One recipe from this episode will be in the Arts and Life section of the Winnipeg Free Press.
Manitoba canola growers, great tastes of Manitoba, and you know what? We canola did it.
We did it!
Right?
In the kitchen, we did it all. We
right.
made a canola, and it was delicious.
Yes, and 3 different recipes, which we're going to walk through in just a second. And of course, we'll do the beverage pairings. Aaron Alblas will come back. So walk us through them.
Okay, we made that great harvest salad with the goat cheese and the dressing and the apples and the almonds. Yum. And then we finished off with that roasted root vegetable salad. So great use of root veggies. And then, of course, it was the peach, almond, and oat bar. All the veggies, we made a canola, and it was something that you can do in your kitchen every day.
Join the Great Taste community. If you've got a question for one of our experts, or if you've tried one of our recipes, drop us a note at greattastemb.ca or on our social media channels.
Celebrating wine this weekend, Darren. So how did you decide on these pairings?
Well, I really wanted to showcase wines from Argentina because that is the theme country at the 2020 Winnipeg Wine Festival tasting event. So what you would expect then is to find a whole bunch of Malbecs. That's kind of the grape variety that Argentina is known for. It's red, it's hearty, it's full, it's kind of, you know, reminds you of Cab or Shiraz or Merlot, but has this fruity flavor. But I didn't want to take the easy route. Argentina is a bit of a agricultural paradise. You can grow a lot of things there. What's neat about it in terms of the wines is the wines are coming from very high altitude. So you may see grape varieties you're unfamiliar with if you're shopping the Argentine wines, such as Torrontés, which I'll talk about. Or you'll see familiar grape varieties with unexpected flavors. Because as you go up in temperature, as you go up in altitude, you lose temperature and you're also getting more light exposure. Grapes being plants, that will affect how they taste when you turn them into wine. So to start off, what we have is Don David Chardonnay. So being higher altitude, it's a bit cooler at night. So when nights are cool, grapes actually retain more of their acid, which is that crisp mouth-watering effect. So you have these lovely flavors of Chardonnay, but it'll just be a little more tart than perhaps you're expecting. Less oak, more tart. Secondly, we have Torrontés, which is a grape variety in its own way, but you don't see it often outside of Argentina. It smells like white flowers, and it tastes a little bit like peaches. So if you enjoy swirling and sniffing and really taking your time and appreciating the wine as well as the food, Torrontés is really neat if you haven't tried that. Lastly, we do have a Malbec, so I kind of led you astray with the intro, but it's a rosé. So you don't often see that. And rosé is the best of both worlds. You have the freshness of white wine and the depth of red wine. And rosé and peaches, rosé tends to have more of a pink fruit flavor. Think grapefruit, strawberries, pomegranates. And if you were to use a white wine in this instance, you could match the peach flavor, but I want to contrast. Yes. So the peaches are gonna make the red fruits in the wine jump out, and the red fruits in the wine are gonna make the peaches and the nuttiness of your granola come out.
Works for me.
Yep.
Totally. Yeah? I'm in.
Try it out.
Yes, please do, and let us know what you thought of it. Of course, you can find us online. We're all over the place, social media. We've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and yep, all of the recipes that we make here available 24/7. You can find it all online, all of our extra content as well, because we're celebrating the 30th anniversary this year. Thank you so much for being with us. So find us, greattastesmb.ca, and let us know how that went. All of the recipes available online. We'll see you next Saturday night here on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Great Tastes is brought to you by greattastesmb.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is sponsored by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership. Great Taste is produced in cooperation with participating Manitoba Commodities, Manitoba Agriculture, and Manitoba Liquor Mart. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. Des Daniels wardrobe provided in part by Loca Boutique. Taste is produced by Frank Digital.